So, hi dear Libra, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and this is a journal monthly energy check in for all the Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of August 2026. Keep in mind, this is journal, this might or might not resonate with you. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you, okay? For personal reading, healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Okay, sorry. So overall energy for Libra people for this month. Let's see what we have. Overall energy for Libra people for this month. We have the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a Death. Something is shifting. The underlying energies of death and rebirth. Something is shifting in you, changing in you on a very deeper level. And you are feeling like you are changing as a person, as a soul. You're no longer the same kind of person. You're no longer the same kind of energy. And everything is shifting, everything is changing, and you're not able to understand what to do with the changes. It is a little bit uncomfortable, but it's leading to growth, as a person, as a soul. And on a conscious level, there is a connection, there's a bond, there's a situation that you're very attracted to, very attached to. You can't stop thinking about it. Whenever you are alone, you keep on thinking about this situation, and you're trying to figure out what the situation represents to you, how to take the situation forward in a positive way, how not to make a mess out of the situation. And your mind is continuously telling you certain stories, scenarios, and whatnot that are not good, that are not positive. And you might not be, it's like you might not be able to think positive about a situation, but at the same time you're not able to properly release it. Okay, there is a situation that's very important for you, that involves another energy. Now, for most of you, it is a romantic situation. For others of you, it can be any kind of connection with anybody. It's very important for you. Whenever you are alone, you can't stop thinking about this particular person or situation. And mostly you are thinking positive, happy vibes, happy energies from this situation, and you think like this person is important, this energy is important. Then your mind comes in and creates stories and scenarios and make this situation difficult to deal with. It's not difficult to deal with. Your mind is telling you like that. Let's see what was happening in the recent past, Libra. We had the Seven of Swords. Okay, there was some kind of deceptive energies around you in a particular situation. Things were not clear, things were not going well. Either you were trying to avoid or ignore something, or you were trying to sneak away from something, and or the vice versa. We'll clarify. In the current situation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is shifting and changing. There's a change in the air for you guys, and you guys might be trying to go with the flow. By the end of this month, we have the Death again. This is a major rebirth phase of your life, month of your life. This is one of those months where nothing is ever going to be the same again. It's a massive shift inside, internal shift. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords in the recent past for you guys. Libra, come here. Is it Thursday today or Friday or what? So we have the Fool card, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, you guys were fascinated by a very uh, unhealthy kind of a situation, addictive kind of a situation. You guys were trying your best to keep it to yourself or keep it a secret that you were getting attached to a particular person or situation or thing, or you were getting addicted or obsessive or possessive about a person, about a situation. That was not good for you. There was something about that situation that was deceptive, that was like overwhelming. Okay, and you were super confused, like what to do about that situation. You were doing something behind someone's back. Let's say, for example, you're already married or committed to somebody else, and committed to someone, and behind their back you might be dealing with someone else, or maybe you were dealing with multiple things. uh, Maybe not a person, maybe you were not cheating on them like in a romantic way, maybe you were you got addicted to drugs, or you got addicted to alcohol or something, or you got addicted to such thing that you should not be moving forward with. Just an example, it can be actually anything. So you were trying to hide some kind of addictive energies from the whole world, and you were trying to figure out how to make these addictive energies or unhealthy energies look positive or make you feel positive. That was stupid actually. So currently we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify this. We have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. Now, from this unclear energy, all over the place energy, up in the air kind of energy, something is shifting to a very, very clearer kind of energy of bonding, collaboration, partnership. This situation is no longer that much addictive or that much bad or that much unhealthy the way it used to be at some point of time, Libra. Now things are shifting, now things are changing, and things are becoming much better and clearer for you guys with each passing day. Now I don't know if you are leaving that situation completely behind, or that situation itself is changing into something positive. I really don't have any idea, but you are getting clarity with each passing day, and now you are understanding what kind of people, collaboration, partnerships you want in your life, and you are acting accordingly. Now for some of you, you are taking that situation with you, and things are changing for the better. For others of you, you might be leaving that situation completely behind and heading towards more positive, more beautiful, more energetic, like energetic matches in your life. Okay, by the end of this month we have the Death card. Let's clarify as a potential outcome for you guys. We have the Eight of Cups and the Magician and the Nine of Wands. Yes, by the end of this month, you are detaching yourself completely from a particular situation that's kind of sucking your energies, draining your energies all the time. The energy of being obsessed with something or someone, to this energy of I don't care about their existence anymore. There's going to be massive shift in your energies from wanting to have something or someone by your side for the rest of your life to this energy of I want to get rid of this energy and I never want to look back. This is a massive, massive, massive change. And you might still stay in touch with this person, this energy, whatever it is to you, but you are going to emotionally detach on that level that you're not going to care if that situation, that person, that thing exists anymore or not. So it's a massive shift in your energies, and this is happening like exactly when it is most required in your life. And you will be able to have stronger boundaries, have stronger energies of keeping your guards up, and you are going to be like, okay, universe, I'm walking away, I'm ending a chapter out of my life, out of my system. But you will be manifesting this energy of creating stronger boundaries, having your high standards. You will be manifesting these so that you can continue with this energy of ending. You can continue with this energy of walking away and detaching yourself from something or someone that you were literally addicted to at some point of time. I hope this makes sense to you, because for me it's a little bit confusing. So maybe it's going to make perfect sense with you, Libra. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's see the guidance for you guys here for this month, for this situation. Okay, so let me invite you guys for my 7 days, seven chakra, seven Osho meditations, a workshop that's happening from 1st till the 7th of August in the morning, 9 till 10 a.m. And we are going to be focused on releasing the blockages from all of our main chakras, seven chakras, slowly but surely. It is going to be a catalyst for your healing or spiritual journey. It's going to help you guys in actually every area of your life. Google what happens when our chakras are blocked or when our chakras are not healed. You will be able to understand what I'm talking about. So we are going to be focused on releasing and healing our releasing the blockages and healing our seven chakras. The fees is 3,500 for Indians, and for others it's 200 USD. make sure you are going to read all the instructions and everything before you guys are going to apply, because the fees is non-refundable. You should be 16 plus, and you should have the confidence to keep the camera open throughout the workshop. And for maximum results, you should attend all the 7 sessions. Okay, I think I'm done. Let's see guidance. Okay, Libra. So we have the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Justice. Just do the right thing. Just choose to do the right thing, Libra. Even if nobody is watching, even if nobody is judging you, even if nobody can interfere in what you want to do and what you don't want to do, just choose to do the right thing, because your intuition is going to tell you what is right and what is wrong for you. You are going to internally know everything with all of your heart and soul. You are going to know the truth about a situation. You are going to get the clarity, ultimate clarity about a situation. And after that also, if you are going to behave like a stupid person, like a crazy person, after that also, if you are not going to choose to do the right thing, choose to do justice with yourself, then it's your fault. Just choose to do the right thing. If you have to cut the crap out of your life, like maybe in the form of people, just do that. Hmm? Do the justice with yourself, so that the universe can do justice with you. Okay, cool. So let's see the final message. We have the Seven of Ariel. You have invested wisely. You might have invested in something or someone wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Have patience and wait for the results that you're going to get out of this investment of yours. Review your progress and make plans for your next chapter. Review your progress, understand your pros and cons and negativities and positivities about a situation, and make plans for the next chapter accordingly. Okay, so learn from your mistakes, learn from your shortcomings or positivities, and then accordingly plan for the next chapter. So thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.